Hello Shaper, hope you're fantastic today. In today's very stream, I want to share with you, of course, my life exposed. Yeah, I want to expose my life because I want to find my peer group. Or I want to get rid of those. Like it sounds bad, but let me talk a little bit later about this stuff. In the end, about what my intention is with this kind of series. So, first of all, Life Exposed episode 13. In 13th episode, I want to share with you one thing, and it's actually to the last episode. Last episode, you might know that I went to gay sauna, or I was prepared myself towards it, and now, or let me say, people with intercourse, a place where where male people do intercourse. Yeah. Okay. And this kind of place, actually, yeah, I prepared myself. I found this place because, I had really bad phomophobia back in the days. I was even puking when someone is talking about. Really, my body responded with puking so fun, and I prepared myself. And I had also this kind of sexual abuse and stuff like that back in the days, and also harassment. And because of those things that I had back in the past, I want you to tell how, with this one step, I have overcome practically this phobia that I had of homophobia. And basically how I did it, I went to this one to this one place, right, where male people have intercourse with male people, basically. So, and as you might know, like, before I prepared myself, my heart and soul, with my own body before I did this kind of stretching exercise and so on. And now I'm in Cologne, and yeah, I am there. And right before, when you go in such a facility, you see, like, it is a little bit not really in the center of the town. It's a little bit out of town. Like, you need to walk like 15 minutes from the main station of Cologne. And then you can see, like, the sign which is no women allowed, no women allowed. And if you see such a sign, it might be such a facility. And there's a camera with a big, huge door, really heavy door, which you cannot open by yourself. It has to be and when you kind of knock on it or ring the bell, they will see in the camera if there's a woman or a man, and then you can enter as a man only. And then you enter it, and then you have like a receptionist. And as I was freaking afraid, my whole body was shivering like hell. I standing there and just ask a lot of questions. It is really a sign of myself when I'm afraid. I'm asked a lot of questions. And one of those things was when I was afraid for, like in Cologne, we have also an aqua park. In this aqua park, there's a slider, a water slide. And this water slide, it's basically you stand there, and the bottom opens, and you just fall down, right? And I really asked tons of questions, like, hey, how does it feel? Can you scratch yourself? Can you hurt yourself? What will happen when you don't? Because there's a loop, when you don't get the loop and stuff like that. And afterwards, it was my favorite attraction. But before, I was asking so many questions because I was so freaking afraid. Even I have seen someone who was smaller than me and just with no fear. Kids have none fear. However, I asked this person many questions. Same goes here. I'm asking this person many questions. How is it here and stuff like that? What can have happened? The rules and so on. And I asked about everything. And then I got a towel and slippers. It's an etiquette of this kind of facility and of many of those facilities. You get slippers and towel, and then you can stay there as long as you want, the whole night, basically. And then I said like, how have you been in this facility? And he said, yeah, you have to be naked. And then I put my clothes off really slowly but surely, and it feels creepy and cringy. You see all these guys, and damn, you know, damn, where are you here, dude? What are you doing here? You know. But I wanted to overcome this fear. I wanted to overcome this fear. Have less regrets, and also get rid of my virginity. So I thought like, this facility might help me. And what happened there is basically you get the slippers, you get your towel, and then you go there. And I asked him, there was some guy, another guest there, and I just asked, hey, do you know where he has a shower? I have to shower. I have to, go to the bathroom and so on. And he says, yeah, cool, I can show you. Poo. And when you showed me, we went. It's actually downstairs. It calls Dark Moon. It's really downstairs. And I just went there. It was freaking dark there. Really. I was without my own glasses, and I cannot see that much without my own glasses. I didn't have any contact lenses on. And when I went there, dude, it's so dark. And I don't like really darkness, to be honest. One of my weaknesses for sure, I have told you back in the days that I have slept till I was 16 with light on. So darkness is not my best friend. And when I was there, in this whole darkness, in the dark room, it was like, let me say, it was really that dark. Have you been in Japan? There is a haunted house. It calls Seitsumiku. It's an old it's an old hospital there, and there is one place which is just freaking dark, a hallway which is freaking dark, and it reminds me something on that, and it doesn't feel really great, not in my body, not in my mental. And you could see you already could hear this kind of voices that you hear in intercourses, during intercourses. Then you could also see some, not pictures, but they had actually screens on there where you could see such videos in the very detail. It's a little bit SM play, could you hear there and here, and it was pretty, it's a pretty huge, maybe 90 feet hallway, and you go this 90 feet hallway there, and you enter, and then you see this, there was a jacuzzi on the left side. You go up the stairs, and when you're upstairs, I could find there some thing. I could find there was actually the shower and so on, right? And I showered myself, and I prepared myself, like, you have to prepare yourself for those things, especially when you want to button, right? And to overcome those kind of fears, it's not, you can become a top, however, it doesn't make you overcome this fear that much than you button, basically. And then I washed my body, and I got the courage and get to the next one, and there was like a door, glass door. You just go through there, and you go downstairs, and there's another door, and there is like this sauna, this steam sauna. And I have been in steam saunas before. I know it's a little bit dark there, but there was freaking dark. You could not see anything. I don't think that I can see. I just want to enter. I just see a guy with a huge you know what, right? And I just, holy crap. Like, dude, when those people are aggressive, he will rip me. And I just, ooh, dude, okay, I just go back and shower again. And after like 10 minutes or so, calm mentally say, okay, dude, you're already here, you have to take the step, you know. When you don't do it right now, you have no more opportunities then, because you're a straight guy, you're not one of them. And I know that I'm straight, and when I went there next time, I just first of all explored the facility, because this was a maze. It was like a maze of a sauna, and you walk there. It's freaking dark. You cannot see anything, and when you don't put your arms before your head, you just hit your head. And I was really sometimes before even hitting my head, because it was freaking dark there. Sometimes you can see a little bit more, a little bit less, but most of all it was just freaking dark. And in the corners, you had also like those some houses where you could wash yourself with this, like a shower stuff, like this hoses there. And you had also there some, in the corners you could see some people who are checking your size, basically touching you here and there and checking your size. And when they see you have a small one, they just let you pass. And I was mostly be let past, because I mean, when you're freaking afraid, when you are freaking afraid, when you are just scared, you don't get a big one from this. Believe me. Sorry for the women there, but if a man is not aroused or something like that, he doesn't get a big one. But especially when it's afraid, because it's like different. It's like the opposite of it. So what happened is, I was just afraid. I was just shivering. My body was shivering, and just walking with shiver there. Really, shiver. And then I could see there was like a most darkest corner where you could hear the most noises coming from. And first of all, I say, okay, should I go there? I went again out and just say, okay, sounds really sketchy. And then, okay, are those people spiders? No. Because, I mean, I don't hate spiders, but the thing is, when I see spiders, I'm about to scream. Especially freaking tarantulas. Dude, no. Hell no. I mean, I can get kind of used to it, but this kind of shock effect where they just drop out or something like that, I feel this feeling like, this kind of goosebumps in a negative way. Yeah, this bad goosebumps I had back then also. And I say, no, it's not spiders. Are the killers? Maybe not. They don't have any intention to kill anyone. And I said, okay, what I'm the most afraid of? Well, the freaking infection. And I said, okay, how we can prevent it? And I had the glorious idea to put a gum on the glorious idea. And then I put it on and went there in this kind of space. With really, it was really hard to go there, because for myself, it was just mentally really hard to overcome. For some people, dark place, no problem. For myself, hell no. Was pretty harsh, just really like slowly but surely I was going there. And then I just went there, and there were like 3 or 4 guys immediately. It was freaking dark, you could see nothing, literally nothing, no faces, nothing, and they just started to touch you and lick you and doing things with you. But because there were no gums around, I mean in this corner, they didn't put their thing inside, basically. What was good. Because this was the freaking thing I was the most afraid of. And then, in the darkest corner, I was there kind of not attacked, but being you know, stroked and so on by some males. And then, like after 10 minutes or so, one guy comes out a little bit chubby, smaller than myself, and said like, "Hey, come on, I just see you just pulling my ear and saying something in my ear." And I say, "Hey, what the heck, dude? What are you talking about?" He say, "Hey, come on to the room." "What kind of room?" "Yeah, it's a private room." "Really?" Okay, I don't care. I mean, I'm here to having my first time, so let's just do it. Let's just bring it on, you know. And I was really afraid, like, you know, when kids go to dentist, right before the dentist, yeah, I was freaking afraid like this, even more, because it was dark. And then then we took our towels and went there in this room. In this very room, there was like a small room, like maybe 78 square meters, something. It's not square meters, 78 square feet, something, maybe. Yeah, it's like 7 square meters, like this. And yeah, in this room you had like some gums, you had some gel and so on. I mean, some lotion you had there. And we went there and just checked out. Not many gums there. So he said, "Okay, come on, just stay here. I take some more." And he took some more. And he took even more and more and more. And I was sitting there. Yeah, okay, wait here. I bring more. And he bought more. And in the time, one other guy was already ready to having fun with myself. And he's this other guy, this chubby guy, he's like in the 40s, I believe, said like, "No, dude, he's with me." And then I recognized that, you know, it's not just like we have this kind of assumption that those guys who have, I mean, male have intercourses, right? Those guys have kind of, you know, they're kind of dirty, they're kind of attacking each other and so on, they're hurting each other. No, they're actually respecting each other, and they have rules which everyone is actually kind of obeying too, which was really surprising for myself. And then I went there, and I thought he will just straight go in and whoa, but no, we had like 30 minutes foreplay or something like that. Holy crap. And then as he was kind of a pervert, he licked me everywhere. Really, there's no inch on my body he hasn't licked. Maybe not my eyes, but everything beside my eyes. Yeah, then after having this stuff, he really slowly but surely tried to enter myself, and yeah, he did it. Actually, we did it then for 2 hours or something like that. And during those 2 hours, my whole body was shivering. I don't felt fun. It was freaking nightmare, let me say so. But I wanted to overcome this fear in the first place. And the second place is I wanted to, you know, get rid of my virginity. I wanted to have fun, but it wasn't fun at all. In fact, I think I have more fun with my right hand with back then than back when I was there. Because, well, I mean, because of, you know, you have to, there are some rules. It's not just, you have also like his thing, not just he does like yours, if you know what I mean. and even I hated it, and it was kind of disgusting for myself. I just know, man, he's doing for me. Okay, he is helping me to overcome my fear. So yeah, I have to do it too. And it kind of forced myself. I really forced myself. It was more force. It was more force. In my brain, I can imagine I'm a freaking porn actress or something like that. I'm just doing it like they're doing. In my brain, when I did it, I just thought about girls, nothing else. Even I had an intercourse with a guy, I was just thinking nothing but girls. Having those things with a girl, not a guy. And my whole psychological stuff said no. Somehow my body said yes, but I didn't feel good. It doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel fantastic. It feels just weird, awkward. Feels like pooping. Yeah. Do you enjoy pooping? If yes, maybe it's something for you. If not, no. And it's more like it's not good. I mean, it doesn't feel good, really. And after 2 hours, he said to me like, "Take care, and maybe you should try out a bigger one because you have a really big hole. You have to try the bigger one because mine is too small for you." At least he admitted it. And well, he then I went back to the freaking jacuzzi and just chilled there for 30 minutes or so. And then I thought, okay, come on, let's try it out. I have to have a real experience, not just this what I have, because I basically, I mean, didn't felt, but maybe a little bit, not much. Let's have a bigger one. And then I searched. I went to the freaking sauna again. And currently, then I wasn't this passive. I was more active researching, and found for a guy, and he had a really huge one. It turns out he's from Moscow, Russia. And after 30 minutes or so, he went too deep or something like that, but my freaking body started to explode. Really. I had so much stomach ache. I mean, I know because too much air comes in if you pump. And I had so much stomach ache and my whole body just hurt. And he said, "Come on, let's go. I have an hotel here. Let's chill out there. Let's have a drink." I said, no. And in my brain, no, I'm not one of your guys. Like, I don't like you guys. I don't like you. Like in the song of Blink 182. And this was exactly what I felt. It felt horrible. Back in the days, I mean, not back in the days, before this guy, he kind of felt, he was more like tender. He was good. I mean, he was good. It sounds weird. However, he was better to myself. He like respecting and so on. And this guy is more like, no, they just bring you on, like, you know. So I felt like, no, dude, no. I don't want to step this one thing more time. It just, wow. And I felt just disgusted, really. During the whole time, I was just thinking about girls. And because of this thing, what I actually got from this thing, what I got for the whole experience, to be in such a facility, even as a straight guy, I'm still straight. I just tried out. Sounds weird, but I tried out. But in fact, there are actually, if you see even studies, there are many straight guys who just want to be, who want to be packed by their girls, maybe use a strap-on or something like that. Yeah, by the way, this team is 18 plus today. And the thing was, I was just, and I realized this one thing, which I have currently even more evidence from a professor, that man or male do not feel anything during intercourse when it's not emotionally supported. This is what I felt. I didn't feel anything. I felt just disgust. I feel bad. But same thing, I feel bad to don't doing it because this guy is, want to do it, and I say, okay, come on, let's just do it. Let's just bring you on. And kind of guilty for him, that I didn't have fun. Even he had. And this kind of thing was for me, yeah. If there is not kind of this stimulation, emotional stimulation of this kind of, oh, it's really erotic and stuff like that, you feel more like nothing. As a guy, I feel nothing. And even someone try to ejaculate and will you come, you don't feel it like pleasure. It doesn't feel like pleasure for myself. It wasn't torture, but it wasn't also a pleasure. So what I learned is, first of all, those kind of community are having respect from each other. They are really having respect, sometimes even more respect from the normal people from each other. And they have their own rules. And those rules they are keeping. They're keeping those rules. And back in the days, I had also like this feeling like, okay, girls are cute. Do I really want to have intercourse with them? And I said, I felt like, especially Japanese girls, like cute, like cats or dogs, you can stroke, be friends with, but not like really a partner, really, like a partner, but not having really intercourse with. However, for myself, it was more like, after this kind of thing, I feel now, even these cute girls, you can have intercourse with, and I want to. Because of this kind of disgust that I have overcome, those things that I'd overcome through this one experience that I had, I felt myself more like, now I'm more ready. Now I will, and I want to have those things more with girls, with feminine rather than masculine, right? And this is actually what I have experienced. And of course, I have overcome my fear. These are kind of the 3-4 things that I have got from this one experience. And now when someone says, I don't know, should I do it, should I not do it? When you are not afraid of darkness, like myself, right? And when you feel like maybe pooping is something for you, you like this motion, how it feels like. And you are feeling like, yeah, I want to try it out. Because, having gum on is necessary, always there. And most people are obey to those rules. They say, yeah, it's just a no-brainer. Some people saying, maybe not, but the most say, yes, it's a no-brainer. So, if you go to the extreme stuff, because there's some extreme stuff, you can try it out. I don't say you have to, or I don't advise anyone to do this. However, if you feel so, you feel like you want to overcome those kind of fears or something like that, you can try it out. It's up to you. I have not say you have to do it. I have not say I want to advise you those stuff or suggest you those stuff. No. In fact, I don't suggest it because I feel like I don't want to have people to go through this. I mean, people who like it, it's up to you. You can do it. However, those who are just feel disgust like myself, don't do it. Maybe don't do it. I mean, you can get some outcomes like myself. You overcome the fear. You get rid of your virginity and so on. However, was it really worth it? Maybe yes. Maybe yes. I don't want to say no, but maybe yes. Maybe it was worth it. Do you want to go the second time? I say no. It's a no-go for me, really. Because I felt just the whole time afraid, really. It's like, for myself, it was like the whole time I'm in freaking haunted house. Do you feel really good in a haunted house, yes or not? I think not. This is exactly what I felt. And I cannot. I mean, this is also why I don't like those kind of facilities where I say like, where this kind of drinking bars where it's really dark. No. I'm more like where it's light, you see more this ambient light and so on. It's better for me. I feel better. But not in those kind of facilities. And having those things not in the darkness is a no-go for me, for sure. I mean, it's no go for me. I mean, with women, of course, it's really okay. However, not with masculine. I mean, no. Maybe I did it because I couldn't see him. I couldn't see anything because it was freaking dark. Okay. And this is actually maybe the thing why I have overcome it, because if I could see him, maybe I wouldn't do it at all. I would just be disgusting, maybe just puking all the way. However, it was dark. I couldn't say anything. I could just feel my body. Nothing else. And okay, listen what they're telling me. However, was it really worth? I see no, not really. But at least now I have kind of meet my own kind of desires. Because there's actually studies that people who are really want to, many males want to have it, but many don't do it. And why I'm doing this series, or why I did this series of self-exposure, simply because I freaking want to have super fans. What are super fans? Well, as I have explained to you yesterday, we have like people all around the world, right? 20% of all the humankind will always love you, 20% will always hate you, and the 60% which remain, I just go depending what you're doing. So I want to distinguish those super fans and those who will follow myself no matter what, right? And for those of you who say, yeah, I don't resonate to your word, I don't feel like this, I don't feel like this. I mean, you can discuss with myself, but I am so. This is my life. This is what I have actually experienced. If you feel not content, if you feel like it's disgusting and so on, it's not worth it. You don't waste your time. Don't waste my time, not your time, no one's time. I don't want to say don't waste my time, but I would just want to say like you're wasting your time with being around me when you are feeling disgusted by those stories that I'm telling you, when you feel disgusting by my own persona. And because time is the most valuable thing, do not waste it on me, on Gary Vaynerchuk, on nobody. I mean, Gary Vee is okay. I mean, I like Gary Vee, right? This is why I'm spending time with his content or with Tony Robbins, right? However, if you can resonate with those people, don't spend time. Don't spend time. Use your time just with the peer group that you resonate with. Because I don't want to have this party, because I have explained to you already yesterday, people go to the party, and when you're in the party, you sit just on the corner, nobody notices you, right? Or you go to the party, everyone hates you. Or you go to the party and everyone loves you. Which do you choose? There's nobody's recognizing you is a 60%. There's everybody hates you is a 20% which are hating you. And this 20% which are remaining, which are actually loving you no matter what, this is where you want to be, don't you? And this is exactly what I want to have. I want those people in my community, especially like I have like 4,000 people on Facebook and like 100 people on YouTube, some 100 people on Instagram. I want to have those people who are supporting me together. I want to have those people. And those who don't want to support me, who don't want to have anything with me, you can just leave. Really. It doesn't worth the time and money. And I am not blaming you because you're leaving me. I if I feel good for you because you're leaving me. Because you recognize that it's not worth to spend money, to spend time with this person. If you feel like so, just leave it. You can just go and unfriend me right now. And you don't have to feel guilty for it. Because if you unfriend myself, and if you don't resonate with me, you do plus for yourself, plus for myself, and also plus for your future peers. It's a plus game. You don't lose anything. So this is your opportunity. If you watch those videos and feel like, there's a bad, I can resonate and so on, bad. Don't waste your time with blaming anyone and complaining about anything. If you feel like you have to, go to another group, which you don't have to. Because our time is fragile. It can end every single moment. Just imagine it. You can be dead every single moment. The next second you can be dead. Theoretically. If you know it in your brain that every single moment can be the last one, how do you move? With whom do you be with? This is why I'm doing this. I want to be with those who would like to be with me. And if you don't like to be with me, if you leave, you can find those. Maybe copy what I did and just expose your life, and then the peer group will find you. This is exactly what my intention is. And of course, I will also, because you know who I am, you know exactly with whom you are. You don't have any questions. You don't see, these people see kind of suspicious or something like that. No, you know exactly. Because I'm telling you who I am. I'm telling you about my own life. Open myself like a book for you. This is what I'm doing. Because I want to have a genuine relationship with you guys. And the more genuine we are, the more we can empower each other. However, if we're just hating on each other, complaining on each other, blaming each other, or searching for excuses for each other, where does it go? We just stand where we are. Sometimes we go even more downwards. So when I ask you, is it even worth it? This exactly is the reason why I'm doing those things. Of course, I'm doing all to overcome my fear of telling those things in public. Because, my website and so on is public. And when my YouTube and so on is public. But I'm afraid to do the Eminem move. you know, the 8-mile move. This is exactly what I'm doing right now. Okay, Reshaper, I hope you have an awesome day. And comment comments box on something topic so far. Maybe you liked something, maybe you try, hey, I want to try it out, but think about it 100 times before you want to try it out, okay? Make your research and so on. I mean, I don't want to stop you if you're really burning for it, but go and do your research. Be really concerned about what you are about to do. Do research, and do a research not on this hype tone, but do the research on really tone where you feel like you're really content, you can concentrate, where you feel like you are now, okay? Not on this hype tone. This is why when you feel hyped about it right now, calm down, then make your research. Make a research again. Think 100 times about it, and then if you truly want to try it out, prepare yourself and then go. Okay? Without preparation, it might be the worst experience ever. So prepare yourself mentally, physically, and also intellectually. Those things you have to prepare yourself before going the steps that I did. And I do not encourage you to do it. I do not encourage anyone to do it. But I do not also say, if you feel like really passionate about it, that you don't have to do it. I mean, we'll live just once. You can try it out. If you feel like it's something for you, you find your peer group. Because when we live in a peer group, we can, only in our true peer group, we can unleash our own true potential, our own true power. When we're not in a peer group, you cannot do it. And it's in your interest to find your peer group. And in mine too. This is why I'm also doing it. Reshaper, I hope you have an awesome day. Comment, post on what's my finger picked so far. In the end, I just make a massive shout out to Arjun Sepukoda, to my mom, and also other people who are watching me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Have an awesome day, and as always, do not let to accept your passion now. From tomorrow, I will go into the stuff of UPW. You remember UPW? Unleash your power within. Anthony Robbins, yeah, I was in this event for 4 days, and I want you to show some insights I have, show you all these techniques that I got from him and other speakers. So I spent like 500 bucks on it. However, you get the information for free. Yes, you have heard right, for free. Because I believe when you feel good and you feel better, then everything will be better. And I feel also better about it. Okay? Awesome. Have an awesome day. As always, do not let yourself super now. See you tomorrow.